We got, like I said, one more major holiday as far as family having to come together by obligation, and that is Christmas. So
Oh,
I
I thought it was my birthday.
we know
Because
your
I'm
birthday
sorry,
coming
You
up.
born
We
on
my
know
December?
birthday is 2 days away.
Uh,
Let's go, baby.
it's not Christmas.
Sad season. It might as well be
He
because I'm
said
the president.
sad season.
Oh, just to have you back. I missed you, girl.
right. Look. I forgot to introduce her today, baby.
Oh no, you just forgot yourself.
I know.
See,
I
I,
got.
Skippity paps, skippity pap.
So we all have toxic family members, right? And maybe you're the toxic one. Who knows? Like very few families are perfect.
Possibility.
I don't know anybody's family that's actually perfect. You know what I mean? So
impossible.
when we talk about toxic
Very.
family members, we are talking about somebody that makes you feel like it's not okay to be yourself, someone who doesn't respect your boundaries, someone who makes you doubt yourself, that makes you feel guilt, makes you feel shame. And it does not necessarily mean physical abuse. I mean, you can have a family member that's physically abusing you too, but it could be something that looks more like emotional invalidation. So
Mm-hmm.
eh, you're not allowed to cry if you're upset. Um, you are not allowed to express yourself if you don't agree with them. That could be what you're dealing with. And of course, that gets more complicated around the holidays because you start to feel like, hey, I have these obligations. I need to see these people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
black people in particular. You only get one mom.
Oh my fucking god!
Mm,
Yeah. Sometimes thank motherfucking goodness. I don't need two of them bitches.
I hate I don't like taking a lot of pictures of my family because I don't like people. Some family members are embarrassing, so I don't even want people to know we're related. Like I
Mhm.
got cousins on Facebook that y'all don't even know is my cousin because I ain't friends with them, and
Mhm.
I am friends with them. Uh, there's no relation between us. Don't comment on my stuff. We can like, no comments. Like that's literally just what we do. We just don't comment on shit. But we
jeez.
don't like unless I tag you in the picture, you'll never know we're related.
So you might want to go to a family gathering, but you know that the toxic person that you really don't want to deal with is going to be there. But you want to see grandma. You want to see grandma. Grandma ain't got many days left on this earth, so you have to weigh your options. How can I go and see grandma or pop or whatever the case may be, but also navigate being around this person that triggers me. Um, and so
You gotta be sometimes.
listen, so different things that you may be navigating is somebody who doesn't accept you, like maybe they don't accept you because you're trans, maybe they don't accept you because you are LGBTQIA. The passive aggressiveness, bullying, neglectfulness, self-centeredness. They have a drug problem. They are alcoholics. They have mental health issues. They're gaslighters, perfectionists, or emotional, psychological, or physical abuse. Some people have been abused, and motherfuckers will invite the abuser to the family's gathering, and so
Mm.
you go there and you have to head Christmas dinner.
It's just a wide spectrum
Yeah,
of
you have,
fuckery.
It's a lot. It's a
So much
lot.
fuckery.
but it's really triggering. And so on our thumbnail, I use pictures from the show The Bear. Right? Do y'all watch The Bear?
I do. I love the bear.
The Bear is fucking
I
amazing.
only seen episode one. I
Corner.
just I just started. I just started.
It's so good, right? When you get to the second season, episode 6,
Mm-hmm.
the
Second
Christmas,
season, episode 6.
yes, the Christmas dinner,
It's a stressful show.
the shit is stressful as shit.
It's a stressful show altogether, and it just pulls
It
you into
seemed
its fucking
interesting. The first
stressfulness.
episode was interesting. I said I'm gonna come back, but then I started watching something else.
It's no, it's really good. But episode 6 is, if they didn't receive awards, I would throw something. Master
Mm,
master class in acting,
Yes, the bear on the Hulu.
mm.
master class in writing, and a perfect example of a toxic family gathering.
That's the boy from Shameless, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
my
lit.
baby. He's so
lip.
he's so yummy. Ah, Sal. I said The Bear. It's called The Bear. Definitely check it out.
Okay.
But yeah, if you were watching it, it definitely could be triggering because you see like an abusive mother, you see the siblings and the different ways that they are reacting to the abusive situation, and just it was toxic. The whole episode was like super super toxic, and I'm like,
Hour long of what the fuck.
fucking fuck shit.
Okay, I'm gonna watch.
Made me appreciate my family a little bit more. Like, ooh, I
Okay,
gotta go through that.
so here's a
Dang.
question: do y'all consider y'all families to be toxic?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They got their traits.
Okay,
Phew.
I know mine's is.
Mine is the big reason of my depression. Shit.
Exactly.
Ooh.
The fish rot from the head.
Like
So,
literally, they like, you smoke every day. You lucky.
Hey.
yeah, what age do you feel like you had your epiphany? Like this family ain't normal.
16.
16. Okay. Cardi.
Probably around 10.
Around that's early.
Yeah.
That's early.
Yeah, that's real early. I was still a little blinded by my mama.
Let me see. I'm trying to think. I you know what? You actually are right. I would realize it in elementary school. In elementary school, I've realized it. I had my first panic attack when I was in 3rd grade. So, how old are you in 3rd grade?
You're
Like
8.
8, not 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, around 8.
Yeah, I got Caribbean family, so yeah, we are toxic.
Sal said mine is a different type of toxic. That Caribbean toxic. Ooh.
Yeah, it is different.
Oh my God, Sal. Sal, you cutting up already? I don't even want to read this out loud. What he said. I'm gonna just y'all see that Transformer comment. I'm just.
And somebody's car was just going off as you was just talking
Roll
about
out.
it. Did you just y'all heard that right? Y'all heard the engine of the car, and then looking at this damn comment. What the hell?
Oh my God! Why would you?
How perfect timing. I think Sal outside the window watching, because ain't no way that timing was perfect to be in your background as you was reading his comment.
Zena said absolutely, but the stupidest part of me wishes that we stayed a family. But some people are meant for a season.
Yeah, that's the good heart in you.
Yeah,
Wanting something nice to last. Yeah.
Now we all realized when we were still children, because 16, you still a child, that our family was not the best. Who?
I am Optimus Prime.
Oh my God.
Chess. What the
The views in the comments and do not necessarily reflect what we on the panel believe. That's
Yes, we love the trans community.
Yes, we do. Lord have mercy.
For real.
And all the transformerness.
Definitely love all my trans friends I have out there. I love all y'all.
Oh my goodness.
And would defend y'all to the end of the world.
100%. So, Sal, cut it out. So we all realized at a really young age that our family. I hate you so much.
We gotta get through this.
All right. I'm not doing this with you, Sal. We've all realized at a young age that our family was like not like other families. Who would you say is the biggest source of toxicity?
I'm not answering that one.
Woo! Oh, he ain't ready for that.
Ugh.
Cardi, you feeling brave?
Yeah, it's hard because my family is a little bit different. So
Okay.
y'all know my dad's a Rolling Stone, right? So he has 6 kids. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like having like 3 or 4 families individual. So I have a
Mm.
different relationship with each different family of my sisters, and each one is more different than the last.
Okay.
So it varies in degrees. So I mean, for the worst part, yeah, my sister Aisha, her family, it gets fucking crazy for Thanksgiving.
Oh, he
If
said it.
something's not getting thrown around, then it's not a
So
real
why don't all
family.
y'all bring all y'all families, little individual families together?
I
But
know that's right, Jess.
that's the thing. I'm respectful, so I do one thing here, and I get my plate, and I go to the next house. I get my plate, and I go to the next house and get my plate. Unfortunately, I don't know what a traditional Thanksgiving dinner looks like in my household because we don't have it. Um,
Mm.
Y'all
I
got
have always had to go
visit.
outside. Yeah, I got too many people to visit, and so it has never been, hey, me and my brother, and my mom, my dad, hey, we're having Thanksgiving, we're sitting down. No, my mom's like, get the fuck out the house, and y'all go out there and y'all do y'all shit.
Okay.
So
Mm.
that in itself is kind of toxic, but it varies.
Well, at least you have places to go. Some
That's
people.
true. I have always have somewhere to eat,
That's
no, ma-
true. I was
no
like,
matter
cause like
what. That's
all
like the
y'all
only
siblings,
plus,
like all y'all siblings get together, and the kids, all the kids get,
right?
just one
And
big
I'm
gathering.
not toxic, so I'm everyone's favorite. So I don't bring none of that bullshit around.
Mhm.
You said you're everyone's favorite.
Yeah, I'm everyone's favorite. So
Your
I'm not
sister.
the big Ric Flair that I look like I am right now. So
Darius said, "I'm the oldest, so me." Darius said, "I'm the oldest, so me and my family have it out because I'm confrontational." So you starting shit?
what?
Me too.
Fix yourself.
Don't be
Work
confrontational.
work on that.
Don't be the devil's advocate.
There's
That's
with an
that's like
Urkel
the
keyblade.
that's like right. Steve Urkel with a keyblade. I peeped that. I was like, he a nerd. I like it.
So,
Like that. Yeah, a toxic person would say that there's everyone. Yeah, that's true too. Narcissistic.
Cardi.
That's
Mm.
coming from Sal. Let's not give that nigga any accreditation on this show. Not at all. He is not back in the good graces, sir.
Well, if I had to think about who the most toxic person is in my family, on my mother's side, it's my
Your
mom.
mother.
Easy.
Yeah, it'd be your mother.
Regina, Regina, borderline personality disorder Johnson. Yes. She is a horrible person. Um, on my dad's side of the family, who is the most toxic? Mm, ugh. Can we put all my siblings in a blender and make one big giant toxic sibling?
Smoothie.
No,
We should.
but we had this conversation before though.
They're fucking toxic.
Not all of them.
Lies and cheese fries. I got the messages to prove it.
She got
All
receipts.
right, just because again you have one toxic event or a series of events does not mean that they're permanently toxic forever.
So my siblings on my father's side decided to stay friends with a pedophile. That is why I don't fuck with them. That makes them toxic. I don't give a fuck how many times they go to church.
I think you ran out. Okay.
I'm just for emphasis. So they may be very wonderful. They may be wonderful people to you, but they're fucking toxic. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah. But if I had to pick the most toxic sibling out of all of them, it would be my little sister. That bitch could die slow.
Really?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, she the worst one.
Hmm.
If baby, don't even get me started.
To
Horrible
die
people.
slow is really horrible.
That's why I don't go to anything
I
when they
understand.
invite me, because if I see her and she breathe wrong at me,
It's on site. On
on
siteness.
fucking site, on site. So
I think this is why we got to have more friendsgivings because we can just leave all those toxic people behind and just focus on
oh
the
yeah, no,
friends loving. lovingness.
That's what I do. I do Friendsgiving. Um, I never really did Thanksgiving with my family like that coming up anyway,
Yeah,
cause
you too.
because I
My
was with
dad.
my mom's side. Hey
Mhm.
Jazz, um, I was with my mom's side, and so like her siblings don't mess with her. I wonder
Mm,
why. Because she's the problem, okay?
mm,
So they don't fuck with her, so they ain't really fuck with us. So I never really did Thanksgiving with my family. And then I met my dad's side when I was grown. And then, I've had a couple Thanksgiving with them, and then I found out they was pedophile lovers. So now that's done. So it don't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
mm.
But uh, Paige is okay. Zena. Grandmother, she is quick to make any subject about her and is a Jesus freak. Same with my sibling. She called me on my 20th birthday, wished me a happy birthday, and asked for $100. God damn.
What the hell?
Granny, you out your goddamn mind. That's a
On
birthday.
my birthday?
That's the opposite way, Granny. You supposed to give me money.
No, she said her sibling did that.
Her
Or did
senior
Granny did? Wait,
sibling.
I'm confused.
Oh,
Okay.
same with
It
my
says
sibling.
grandmother.
Oh,
Right,
Okay.
same one.
let's assume it's your sibling and not your grandma, because I
I
don't.
want to say grandma because that's fucking hilarious.
That's
'Cause you remember
that
grandma giving you money, slide you a little something, something
yeah, nothing to
birthday,
ask. I mean,
but granny
shit.
going in your pockets.
Oh wow, wow, that's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I just told y'all the wildest thing that my family has ever done to me. Well, that's one of them, baby. I don't know. I got some contenders, but that's probably one of the wildest things. Can you think of like a crazy ass situation that happened that you was like, damn, you're fucked up?
Mm. When my dad was a habitual cheater, I was like, this is getting to be a point where this is bad.
Well,
That's
how did you find
that's
out?
how I knew I was 10. I mean, once you're like in the car of like I was with my mom in the car and then she just sees my dad pops out this old woman's house that she messing with and just drives her Buick right into his car and then pulls the F off. That's how you know that, oh, this is coming to a head. This is it.
That's something I've heard quite often, that like a lot of men was like put in situations where they were either taken with their dad while he goes and cheats, like he takes the kid with him, or witness to. Yeah, I'm like, why
Yeah.
you gotta take your?
That's me. That's me all day. I'm just like, mm,
Why can't you do your dirt like away from the kid? Like, is it the kid? Is the
Because it's they
mm,
weekend to have us.
Oh wow, that's
mm.
crazy. Yeah, that's
I always kept my mouth shut. I don't know why I kept my mouth shut, but I
I
was just
did
like,
too. I learned that because I mean, when you're younger, like I really honestly were ignorant and didn't know about certain things. So when other like my father, he definitely was a hoe. Whenever he had other women around, I would ask about the previous. I'm like, what happened to such and such? And didn't know that, like me not understanding or knowing what was going on at the time. So he always like used to yell at me and shit. Like I like me not knowing exactly what I was doing. Like I would get cursed out like little ass kid to for like until I just learned to be like till it finally hit me as I started to get older and hit puberty. I'm like, oh, that's what he's doing.
I
okay.
just wish I had the balls of blackmail him more. I would have got a lot more
If I
shit
had the
in life.
technology, oh my god, if I had the
If
technology.
I could have got myself a nice little Game Gear and some games. Like you gotta keep me occupied while you go fucking this bitch. I need something to play with. Give me something.
Now, while you fucking this bitch, I need to be playing these
Yeah.
games, baby. Hold
Hey,
up.
I mean, I feel like I could say something to mother at any moment, unless I am preoccupied with Pokemon Red or Blue. I'm
Oh,
gonna need that.
I mean, he bought a gaming system and yeah, I guess that was the distraction now that I think about it.
Hmm.
wow. Jazz, Jazz said,
Revelations.
Wow.
I'm a plate girly. I don't got time for crap. I might chill with the nieces and nephews because they don't see me. Let them know they can be whatever, and I'm there for them. And then I bounce. Jessica said my mom found out I got a bonus from work and immediately asked me to buy her a tablet. Then had the nerve to tell me which one specifically to get. And when I asked what she's getting me for Christmas, she avoided answering the question. This was 4 days ago. God,
Oh shit.
recent trauma.
That
It's just
that
recent.
shit. Oh my god.
Sal said I used to get help with my homework by this particular family member, but when I would get a question wrong or if I wrote my homework sloppy, they would rip it out and basically Joe Jackson my ass. Yeah.
That's not funny because your mom did that to me.
I did. I got that. I did get
Yeah.
that. I
You
did
got
get beat. I got beat to learn how to read perfectly. Like, oh my god, the
Which has
trauma.
the opposite effect. Which has the opposite. And then we have to go to Thanksgiving with
turned out
these
okay.
people. These
I can
people.
read. Hold on.
I can read. I can write cursive. I cannot.
Punctuations. Look,
I know I know my subjects and my predicates.
my
Come
mama
on.
went to a Catholic school, so I got beat.
Exactly. Catholic boy here.
I got beat.
Woo, woo. So
mm-hmm.
I came to this is somewhere along the way in my research. I came to realize, right, there's 5 types of children that come from a toxic family, and usually you play one of these roles in your family, especially if it's more than one child, right?
Mm-hmm.
BK, you're not an only child, are you?
No.
Okay.
No.
So first you have the hero or the responsible child. So that's the child who's mature beyond their years, they're self-sufficient, a perfectionist, they're ambitious, they look like they got all their shit together, but they usually suffer silently and carry the burden of sadness from their parents' toxic behaviors, right? They're afraid of becoming like their parent, so they try to be the exact opposite. If you in particular have a narcissistic parent, the parent inflicts abuse onto them, physical or emotional. And as a result, the hero relies on performing well in order to feel and receive love. BK, is this hitting you in your spirit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at it. All laid back now, all away from the camera, like, oh,
Now, number
could
2
be
is,
me.
No, because that was spot on.
yeah.
And you got this from where?
I mean, it's really just a textbook thing that
Okay.
you have certain roles that we play when you're come from a toxic family. So the way that things play out with your parents and each kid plays a role.
Mother for real, that hit like
Yeah.
it was that one line. I don't want to be like my parents. That literally is, and that's why I fucking work so fucking hard and everybody think I got my shit together. Like, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was doing that. I just didn't want to be like them. I was like, I need to, I don't want to be, I don't want to repeat what I grew up already doing.
If you even if you just Google like children in toxic families, you'll find it real easy. Or if you are researching like narcissistic mothers or narcissistic fathers, you usually end up coming upon it, like the roles that the kids play in the family. Number 2 would be the scapegoat or the troublemaker. So that person is usually angry and defensive. They tell the truth by acting out the family's problems, that are usually denied at home. They are ashamed. They're rebellious, distrustful, um, cynical, but beneath that, they're actually really, really sensitive. So they're acting out to hide the fact that they're really sensitive. Um, they've been hurt. They might sometimes be self-destructive. They get in trouble in school a lot, but that's how they get their attention. So it's an attention-seeking thing. Um, the scapegoat varies from child to child because they can be really loud or they could be funny, but
Mhm.
either way, it's all a defense mechanism. That definitely describes one of my brothers on my mom's side. Like that, when I say them motherfucker was always in trouble, where I never got in trouble at school and I always had good grades.
It's definitely my little brother.
Polar opposites. Then number 3, you have the lost child or the dreamer. So this might usually be the middle child. They're invisible to their family. They try to cope with their family struggles by disappearing and focusing their attention on like reading books, daydreaming, watching movies. They rarely get into trouble. They seem like a good kid, so nobody really pays too much attention to them. They may be very shy and they like to have space and solitude. They withdraw from others and they struggle developing important social skills and relationship skills, and they usually suffer from low self-esteem.
Damn. Can I be two at once? Because you just
But
fucking
I
got
was
me.
going to say that. I was going to say that I feel like I'm a mixture of certain things because I definitely did that too.
Oh my God.
But it's different stages in my life, right? So when I was a kid, I was the lost child. But when I got older, I was more so the responsible person, trying to be the opposite of my mother because I definitely didn't want to parent my kids the same way that my mother parented me. So you go through
Right.
phases. You go through phases because when you have people don't realize when they have children, whatever trauma you've been through in your life, your kids gonna pull it out of you. So either become like the person who abused you or you try to be the opposite of that person. So they very much made me want to be the opposite of her. But when I was a kid, always in a book, always by myself. The kids used to be like, "You gonna come outside? Or you still in there reading books?" Yeah, bitch, I'm in here reading a book.
Like books. Don't get me wrong about books.
the fourth, the fourth example is the class clown. So they're always ready to lighten the mood by cracking jokes or entertaining others. They feel powerless from the family's dysfunction. So they try to cope by breaking the anger and the tension and the conflict with fun and humor. But behind that, it's a lot of anxiety, it's a lot of depression, low self-esteem. So they may grow up and exhibit like workaholic tendencies that mask their insecurities. Um, and a lot of comedians, if you notice, a lot of comedians actually have really traumatic backgrounds, and they coped with that by telling jokes, being an entertainer. Actresses, singers, all that. It's a coping mechanism. Last but not least is the enabler or the caretaker. So this could either be somebody's spouse, but it also could be a child. So the enabler is that's funny because my brother, the same brother that always got in trouble, I would say he's an enabler too, right? This is the child that's always making excuses for the parent. Well, they had a bad day. Well, they tried. They, no matter what, they always want to see the good in the parent to the point that it really will cause them to fall out with their other siblings that may not agree or look at the parent in the same way. I feel like I saw that on the Bear too, Cardi. Like,
Yeah, one of them was that way. I think the daughter was.
so Sugar was no Sugar knew her mom was crazy, but she was the one that was trying to please her mom. Like she was the like responsible one. And always it kept asking her, was she okay? But the mom hated her. That was the crazy part. I don't know.
So many onions in that episode. Too many layers. That shit was. Ugh.
I thought you meant I thought you said to me onions like you cried a lot. I was like, damn, okay.
No, it had so many layers of just like hatred and
Oh my God.
gaslighting and just
There's a lot.
issues after issue. It was just a
Lee
lot.
Curtis
All
was
right.
acting her ass off.
I'm gonna watch it.
So Cardi, what kind of child do you think you were?
Well, I gave up on that perfectionist shit a long time ago. So at this point, it's just hey, try not to be my parents and just make sure like you just raise my kids differently. So I figure that's the step in the right direction. It might not be all the way there, but at least it's in the right direction. As someone, hopefully my kids will even be better off. But we can only hope, right?
So far, I'm doing better. Listen, before I cut my mom off, I remember she was like, she had stopped talking to me as narcissists do. And then she called me one day and like was just talking to me like nothing happened. Like, bitch, you blocked me. You blocked me and wouldn't talk to me because I asked you to be there for me because I was going through something difficult in my life at the time, right? You got mad at me and you blocked me and then just called me like, hey. Like she just called me like after what, maybe was it a month? I don't know. It just was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, I
Talk to
said,
me. I'm your mother.
I'm doing about as well as somebody whose mom blocked them and said don't call her no more could be doing. See, this is why you miss out on all the family fun and stuff because you
Wait, it's reverse. Uno
yes,
reverse.
baby. I was like,
Damn.
what? I said, what family fun? All y'all motherfuckers is dysfunctional. I'm not missing shit. I just when I say that was the
You
day.
missed out on all the parties in the last month that you didn't
I
talk to
hung
your
up
mom. Look
on
at that.
her, and that was it for me. That was it. That's the last time I talked to her because I was like, I'm not gonna keep doing this with you, bitch. Like, I'm not gonna keep doing this with you. You're fucking driving me insane. But the funniest, the story I always like to tell that's funny to me is like, okay, so when I had my daughter, I used to pay my mom to babysit her, and Savannah, she's 13 now, but I used to pay her to babysit her. So she kept like calling out of work. I like to say calling out of work because bitch, I'm paying you. Like, so now it's to the point that I'm getting in trouble at work because I can't go to work because you keep calling out or watching her, right? So I'm like, something happened where I talked to my brother and I kind of realized like she just was calling out for dumb shit. It wasn't like anything wrong with her or anything important. She just didn't feel like doing it. So I said, well, you're gonna have to get, if you said you couldn't come watch her because you went to the hospital, so I'm gonna need your paperwork because I'm getting in trouble at work. So I need to prove that my babysitter was in the hospital.
Your mother was in the hospital. That's different.
Well, at the time, yes, my mother. Now I'm saying my babysitter in the hospital. So I said, can you? She said, okay. I said, can you bring me paperwork? Sure, I'm gonna bring you paperwork. So she comes in and she gives me the paperwork, and I'm looking at it. That shit says it was from the year before. So it was 1 year old. It was some old paperwork she done dug up and handed to me. So I'm looking at the shit. I'm like, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. So I looked at her and I said, well, say it was what Savannah, she was born in 2010. Okay, so say it's 2010. The paperwork was from like 2008. I'm looking at the paperwork and I'm looking at her. And I said, this say it's from 2008. And she was like, oh, something must be.
I just got back.
Oh, something must be wrong with the hospital's computers.
In 2010, something was wrong with the computer till it changed the year.
He said it was something wrong with the hospital computers. So I'm, that gift where Puffy is looking at the guy and the guy looking at Puffy, and that's what we was doing. That's what we was doing. I'm looking at her, and she like, and we just standing there looking at each other because I'm like, bitch, I'm a choke you.
You want to cut this?
She's standing by her word, okay?
She didn't flinch.
She stood on business.
That's how you know she's a psychopath, because she didn't flinch. And I just let it go because I am used to this. I was used to it. So I didn't even get into an argument with her. I just was like, okay.
We need to just put all these people in a room together, just like, and just make it TV.
For her to set the camera up and just let that shit on.
Just let that shit play the fuck out. I swear, like our girlfriend's mother is just like your mother, and they could just have a fucking TV show together. It'll fucking make so much money.
Regina's crazy.
They friends are always trying to get over on each other all the time.
Mom is so nice.
But they best friends.
Mom is so nice.
Do you hear things like that? Like, do you really know them? Like, do you really know them? Because
South, wait, I think I just had a breakthrough. Is that why I like being disrespected? Ooh, degradation kink, probably. Jazz said no. I say that if it's me always. Zena said I was contemplating suicide after losing my mama at age 17 and called my grandma, and she asked, "Do you have any counselors that you can talk to?" and proceeded to hang up.
Okay,
she was going through something as
Grandma
well.
is a fucking savage. That's horrible.
What? That's
Zena, I am so sorry. I am so
Yeah.
sorry. She must be related to my mom. I still remember my mom beating me because I didn't know or felt overwhelmed with homework. Found out it's because I have learning disabilities and it was overwhelming and my brain shuts off. I'm sorry about that too. Just said don't be calling me out. Virtual hugs for everyone and stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at Zena. I'm gonna fuck you up. Stop it.
Rockstar said, I'm so annoyed. I wasn't notified when y'all went live. I literally had to come to this page and check, and boom, I missed half the show. Well, you know, you can red ball it back, baby. We just talk about toxic ass family at the moment. But regardless, I missed you. Missed you too. Oh, Rockstar, you saying a lot. That's so sad and wanting love so badly you accept anything thrown at you because you love them. Not me. I learned early on that bitch was crazy. I knew it for a long time. It just took me until I was an adult to cut her off.
to get away.
Rockstar said the same way I was doing before you abandoned me. Darius said, I need that. Well, hi, cat me. Wow. They kind of have a show like that. But I believe it's all villain reality show. Oh yeah,
the House of Villains.
House of Villains. That's a good show.
The House of Villains. I can't believe they got rid of New York though. That was like
that fucking Omarosa.
That bitch.
Oh, she's in it. Oh, that's how
but,
you know.
But New York read the fuck out of her. So
New York read her.
She read her. Omarosa ain't know what to do. She did not know what to do.
Omarosa didn't know what to do. Was like, okay, vote her off because she was like, she got me.
But then I found it funny that Corinne and Tanisha y'all didn't help New York, and then y'all got put up the very next week. But Tanisha read her ass too. What she said pants melting, shoes burning, $24.99. I was screaming like,
wait, why she bring that choir in there? I can't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not getting no sleep because of me. I was like, yo.
Oh my god.
No idea what I'm talking about.
You should watch it up until New York leaves and then stop.
Love of New York. What is this show?
House of Villains. They put all the reality TV problematic people in one house.
So
why?
I don't really know the white people like that, but it's New York, Omarosa, and Tanisha from the Bad Girls Club.
They're the three black women in the house.
Yeah. Darius said I got screwed out of college for 2 years after high school because my mom decided to go back to school my senior year.
Oh, but it's okay. Now you're Steve Urkel with a keyblade.
Look at you. You done grown up, kid.
You've done way better than college. I wish I had a keyblade.
Listen, these parents.
They say they did the best they could.
Yeah, say they do the best they could. I give it to my mama. She really did do the best she could. But having my father.
So the thing is, they do stuff to us, and then we got to deal with how they
repercussions,
how they fucked us up.
In hindsight,
and then just be like, they did the best they could. No, they didn't, because you know you was crazy and you don't go to therapy or anything. Now, if you were in therapy, then yes, you did the best you could. But you
my god, oh my god.
Well, at least you can say you tried.
I wish Gen X and above did their therapy. I really did. Gen X and baby boomer on back. Like, I wish the older generation did therapy. I really do. Like, whew.
So I could do a podcast alone on stories about Regina. Exactly, siren therapy. She will not. I told her.
Darius, I feel you on that. Hell, I had parents who didn't want to give me their tax information to fill out my FAFSA. And I can't say what I did because that's a federal crime. But
You did what
Yeah,
you had to
I
do.
did what I had to
You had
do.
to do. You did what needed to be done.
I did what needs to be
Right.
done.
Okay, it is what it is. So
Yeah.
if y'all still decide to go to those gatherings, this is stuff you could use really not just around holiday time, but you can use this throughout the year. Because I see that y'all are much like me, but I cut bitches off. I just learned to cut people off. I learned not to put myself in those situations anymore. But a lot of people have a hard time doing it. So if you need
It's
to,
not easy.
if you need to navigate, because y'all trauma bonded, and when you go to these gatherings or you have to deal with these family members, number one, set realistic expectations. The mother that you want is never just going to magically appear. The father that you want is just, they're not going to turn into their person magically overnight. So don't set yourself up thinking that it's going to be different, because the precedent has already been set. So if you go in, realistically understanding what you are walking into, it shouldn't be as abrasive. Then number two, know your limits. Okay. If you know that typically around 2 hours into Thanksgiving, that Uncle John is about to start whooping Aunt Jane's ass, you know you need to leave shortly before 2 hours. You need to leave a little bit before 2 hours, because this happens every year. You set your limitations, okay? No, I need to leave before the belt come off. Like, all right, I'm coming. Like people said, I come, I say hi to the kids, I get my place, and I leave. No, this is all I can handle. Don't think you're going to spend the whole day there. Number three, deflect and diffuse. All right. You can't control when your relatives are going to make toxic remarks. But you can try to redirect the conversation. If you know you cannot talk to your racist, father-in-law about anything. Yes.
I can't respond sarcastically, like, because that's me. I'm gonna hit you back. Like, we could go at it.
Listen, I'm giving you the the healthy, the emotionally healthy ways to navigate it.
But don't they say you're supposed to let it out and not hold it in?
Not in a petty way.
Really healthy. Like, if you start talking about politics and your racist father-in-law is about to say all this shit to trigger you, then maybe you just redirect the conversation. So we're not talking about politics anymore. We're gonna talk about something else. Sounds like
because at the end of the day, Black people gonna turn pain into humor. Look at all these Thanksgiving memes, Thanksgiving clapbacks. We created a whole culture on toxic family, like, without really knowing it.
I'm gonna give you the healthy way, and then it's the way that I would do it. It's two different ways. It's two different ways. My way ain't necessarily healthy. It is my therapist will tell me, like, and maybe we don't do that, and I'll be like, okay.
Darius funny. I'm sorry. That just made me laugh.
Not the boomer math is what triggers me.
That's funny as fuck.
Oh my god. Rockstar said, girl, the rules. Why is that me? I'm queen of changing the subject or standing and leaving. See, yes, healthy. Just let it go. Remain an adult. And when I say remain an adult, it means do not regress into your childhood patterns. Some people grow up and they evolve, right? And like they're vocal and they are extroverted, but once they walk back into their parents' house, they regress back into who they were as a child. You yeah. So
instantly, as soon as you open that door.
Yeah. So don't slip back in to whatever role you played as a child. I'm an adult now.
Try.
That's why you talk back. I'm joking. Joking.
And maybe limit your consumption. I don't know. Not if you know you're gonna drink too much and you're gonna start crying and everything.
I gotta limit my fun because of them.
But some people are not happy drinkers. Some people are emotional drinkers. And so some people start drinking and then they extra sensitive, they start crying, they get in their feelings, and that doesn't help the situation at all. So if you know that is you're angry drunk, you're crying drunk, an emotional drunk, maybe you don't drink until you get home. Once you leave them, then you go get fucked up.
Yeah. Get fucked up at home.
Practice self-care leading up to an event with your family and afterwards. And or be like myself, fuck y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna make my own traditions. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm just not going to associate with y'all. I'm very big on cutting people off. I don't believe in you being in the same space with me, being in my presence, and me having to navigate your bullshit. I don't believe in it. I don't want to be around you. So I'd rather just cut you off. That's peace. That's peace for me. A lot of people still, even as an adult, they still engage with their parents and then complain about it. You know who this person is. You know they're not going to change. If I could pick up the phone and talk to Regina today, she's the same person. I promise you, she's the same person. So why would I do that to myself? What am I getting out of it?
That is me. That is me. Oh, with the easiness.
People think I go a little bit too far with the cutting off, but I don't think I do. I don't.
First off, people can't tell you what makes you comfortable.
Yep.
Don't like they don't. You can't tell me how to make my mental health comfortable. Like, no.
They do.
Like if I say let me have my space, let me have my damn space right now.
Several times a year, my oldest brother is like, "We getting older. You gotta talk to your family. You gotta make peace. You know your brothers. We love you, Nikki." And I'm just like, no. I'm like, if they want to talk to me, they did wrong to me. They can reach out to me. I'm not reaching out to a motherfucker that did something wrong to me. They said they don't have no problem with you. I guess the fuck not. I didn't talk to no pedophiles that did something to them. Like, what the fuck? Like, I guess they don't have a problem with me. I got a problem with them.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to them. If they want to talk to me, they'll find me. That's the way I feel about it. But they try. Yeah. I'm guilted several times a year.
That's fine.
Come on, Nikki. No.
Like, no.
Stand on it, y'all. If y'all cut somebody out, don't let somebody guilt y'all into putting y'all. I'm cracking up.
Yo. Yo.
I'm cracking.
Funniest comment of the night so far. Oh my God.
So finally, if you are considering actually cutting your family off, which I don't see a problem with. I'm not one of them people that's your mama. You only got one mama. You only got one daddy. Blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? I didn't choose them. I have no choice in the matter. If you're considering cutting your family off, there's 6 questions that you should be asking yourself. Number 1, do you feel unsafe? Number 2, is their behavior toxic or is it just annoying? We have family members that are annoying, but that doesn't necessarily make them toxic.
Isn't okay, go ahead.
No, listen, because you might have like that one family member, maybe they talk a lot. Like they just talk too fucking much. And maybe they're an older person.
But isn't that toxic?
It depends. Because we know when it's malicious intent behind things, right?
Yeah.
Like if your grandma is 100 and say if I'm white, for example, and my grandma is 119 or something, and I go visit Grammy in the nursing home, Grammy might say some racist shit. Grammy's 119 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And she might not even really realize what she's saying is racist. You know what I'm saying? Like she might make a comment like, "Oh, then that nurse so pretty for a black girl." She might
For,
not
no,
realize.
she'll say it's not super for a color girl.
Right,
She'll,
right.
she'll say
Wait,
colored.
side note that has
Like
happened.
the old white lady
I,
was
I've
breaking
seen it.
down the
I've seen
house.
it happen.
That
Like,
has no. That's actually happened to me. Oh, she's so pretty for a color girl. You're right. It was color. Yeah, she's not necessarily a bad person. She's from a different time. At 119, you're not going to eliminate all the racism out. So Granny could be annoying, but Granny might not be toxic. That's all I'm saying. That might not be a reason to cut Granny off.
like, oh, so that's what I'm saying. Like from bringing down the house, the old white women, they was racist as hell, but they wasn't toxic. That was just like,
Right,
yeah.
exactly. So then the next question you want to ask yourself is, have I spoken to them directly about their behaviors or the problems I have an issue with? If you never sat down and told your mom, like, I hate the fact that you do X, Y, and Z, and like I really wish that you would change because this is how it makes me feel. If you never had the conversation with them, then maybe had a conversation with them before you cut them off. Depending on what it is that they're doing. Now, if you had a conversation with them and they stand on their bullshit, then fuck them. Then cut them off. But ooh, those some pretty scissors too. But at least try to have a conversation. Then have you adjusted your expectations? Are you trying to hold these people to a standard that it is impossible for them to meet because of many different factors? It could be mental health issues. It could be substance abuse issues. It could be because they were abused themselves. It's a lot of factors that come into play with it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried distancing yourself in other ways? Like, okay, well, maybe I'm going to only talk to you this amount of times a year. So I can have some type of relationship with you. I just know I have to keep you at arm's length. Sometimes that works for people. Sometimes even arm's length is too much. And last but not least, are you truly ready to end the relationship? Are you going to be able to survive?
Can you function without this
now.
person?
Yeah. Are you going to be able to survive this? Some people are not. Some people are not ready to rip their Band-Aid off. And so they keep engaging in the toxicity. But therapy, and more therapy. Y'all already know.
It was weird at first, but I got used to the shit. That's my homeboy.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
we on texting basis.
So I hope y'all finish out the rest of the holidays, and it's a little bit more peaceful, or you finally make that decision to cut somebody off. Style said therapy and Hennessy.
I don't know about Hennessy. I don't drink cognac. I don't drink cognac. Maybe some vodka. Nah, I'll be fighting with that. Nah, I don't know. Crown. I could chill with some Crown.
I need a drink though. I really do need a drink.
I do too. I want to go grab this margarita.
I had a drink earlier because now it's time for the debauchery. Okay, it's time.
I'm going to go get my drink.
I ain't got no pants on.
Go get your drink.
I can't get up.
What you say? You don't got no pants on?
I ain't got no pants.
He said, "I'm obligated to sit still."
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Scooch my ass to the right.
I mean, I usually have pajama pants on.
Hey, you said debauchery time, so that is what it is.
Nah, I'll be back.
Well, if you want to, stand up and put your dick on the camera, I mean, we could get our views up.
Do it for the views.
Do it for the views, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm crying.
So I was like, fuck out of here. Just take his ass off.
It's time for the debauchery.
And then our ass get canceled for like 2 weeks.
The fact that you haven't been canceled yet is a miracle, but
that's right, baby.
Like if our show ever
keep
pop
going
like it's supposed to, if our show pop like it need to, like it deserves to, you might get us canceled though.
I don't know. We might have to just move to Patreon. The unicorn straight no chance of OnlyFans. We
To-
broke.
Today was a wild motherfucking day, y'all. Okay,
Wasn't it for you?
a
Say there,
wild
go.
day. Yes.
I
You
back.
got, you got to pay the missus.
So for the debauchery, we are going to be discussing a paraphilia that involves a sexual interest and an attraction to those who commit crimes. It's called hybristophilia, and that
Or
means
AKA bad boy syndrome.
Is it the crime or the person they're attracted to?
they're attracted to the person that commits crimes. It's
Because
not the
what is the
crime.
stipulation on crime? Like, you attracted to
You know,
murderers or you
I need
attracted to schemers? Like,
some
which one
push.
is it?
I don't fuck with no nigga who don't trap. Like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It
Because like I
like
want to know like what's your level of attraction? Because like,
Oh
well,
yeah,
there's
that's
two.
wrong.
It's
Mm.
two different levels, right? So
mhm,
a lot of criminals that are in jail, they get fan mail.
mhm.
So is a lot of times they're sexual in nature, and we presume that these women, because it's usually women, that they have this hybristophilia,
Some
because
of them be fine. Look at Jeremy Meeks.
Is that the light skinned blue eyed nigga?
Yes, who was a whole model
yeah,
for Gucci and Louis Vuitton and shit
yeah,
now.
AKA murderer. Well, he went to jail for murder, right?
And he had so many fans, he got out and got a modeling contract.
But
He
man,
was
mm.
them
like, "You promise to turn your life
cheekbones don't
around."
lie.
Did he get married to that white rich woman
He,
or
he got
something?
he got married to it. They got kids.
She might
You
have hybristophilia. I don't
you
know.
you
Mm.
got you gonna turn your life around? Yeah, I'm a model for Gucci. All right, you free to go.
Now, in popular culture, this is called the Bonnie and
Shit.
Clyde syndrome, right? And they call it the Bonnie and Clyde syndrome because y'all know Bonnie and Clyde was a famous duo. They had a gang. They were responsible for numerous robberies and at
Mm,
least 9 murders.
mm-hmm.
Um, Bonnie was not a criminal before she met Clyde. Once she met Clyde, then she decided to join him in his criminal behavior. So, at first glance, a lot of people will write this off as a mental health issue, but it's not considered a mental illness.
It should
Mm.
definitely should be.
It is considered to be a kink.
Bitch, you crazy.
It can be a kink in some way.
It's a kink
I
because
mean,
it's
I like
I
prison
only,
porn. I'm
I
sorry,
only
but
get wet. I only get wet for violent criminals or whatever.
Something wrong
So
with you.
what if it's just like a certain genre of porn? Because prison porn is hot to me.
there's
I'm
nothing
sorry.
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with prison porn.
Because there are a lot of
Not
prison
prison
videos out there
porn.
on Twitter. It's a lot of prison porn on Twitter. That's all I'm
Nothing
saying.
wrong with prison porn, but if you only can get if the
Why is that a
only
thing?
reason you get aroused is because of this, then you know you find out Cardi out here killing bitches, and now you like, ooh,
That's what I'm saying. Are you attracted to the crime that they
If I
committed?
gotta do that to get you, it ain't
Like,
worth
are
yes,
you attracted to murderers? Are
you're
you attracted
yes,
to
you're
like
attracted to the fact that they're doing the crime. Yes,
I
that
mean,
makes
like
you
girl,
more. That
I
makes
just ran a red light. You want to suck
because
my dick?
you got people like city girls. I date a schemer and scammer. I ain't gonna date no murderer. He crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like you
oh
know what
no,
I'm
this
saying?
person like I'm dating a murderer too. Like I'm
Like,
dating.
I like to do petty crimes. I fuck
The
with you
worse
to do
the
petty
crime
crimes.
is probably the more arousing. But they
Cause
have so they have passive hybristophilia and then they have aggressive. So the
okay.
passive ones are like people that send the mail to the criminals in jail. They write in love letters back and forth to prisoners, but they don't take part in any type of criminal activity. So those are the passive people. They like just the thought of them being in prison is enough. Writing back and forth, that's enough. That low level. Then you have the aggressive ones. Now the aggressive manslaughter, you know what?
That's what they want.
The aggressive ones are opposites. They're willing to help out their loved ones with the criminal. Okay. So they'll lure victims, they'll hide bodies,
Mm.
they'll help them cover
Scissor.
the crimes, they'll help them commit the crimes. Like they want the love from this person so bad and so turned on and addicted to this person, they'll do anything.
Joker and Harley Quinn syndrome.
That's SZA. She said that in her song. So I was like, what? This bitch real.
So this could be anyone. It is not unique to like, okay, only people who have low incomes, only white people, only the no. It could be a rich woman, it could be a poor woman, black, white, it doesn't matter. It's a lot of different factors that could come into play for that. So let me tell y'all, right, about my day. Rockstar said, how is this a kink and not a mental illness? They don't consider it to be a mental illness because what if you only writing letters to somebody in prison? I mean, you're not really hurting anybody.
Yeah,
if you want to marry inmate number 2546,
that's an attraction.
That's between you and him. If the fact that he wearing the orange jumpsuit seem a little sexy to you, he a bank robber. Like it really is not hurting anyone if that's what you want to do with your life. But if you have the more aggressive hyperistophilia, then there's probably, I would say there may be some type of mental illness wrapped in there too. But
I think with mass murderers and serial killers, yes, definitely mental illness.
Rockstar said luring people is crazy. That's a crime, girl.
It really is.
But they wouldn't do this on their own. They're literally only doing it for the man. That's it.
So are they a pick me?
That's a rider. Keep a shovel in the trunk. Get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not. So let me tell y'all what happened to me today. And I was like, we could actually talk about it. Like, I got sent home from work early today because some shit went down at my job like this. So we have a new person that started at my job. She ain't even been there that long.
Always a new person.
And I'm sitting there with her, and somebody was buzzing the intercom to get in. So I went to hit it. She grabs my hand. She says, "Don't let him in. That's my ex-boyfriend. He got a gun." I said, "What? What?" So I'm like, "Do you want to call the cops?" Because she's not calling the cops. So he's beep, 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 beep. I'm like, oh my God. Like, he's not leaving. So he proceeds to turn his back to the door and start kicking it.
911 instantly.
Yo, kicking the shit. Like, I jumped because that's how hard he was kicking the door. So now people coming from the back of the office and they're like, what the fuck is going on up here? And I'm like, yo, such and such boyfriend is here. And he got a gun and he's trying to get in here to get to her. So we called it, she finally calls the cops because now the jig is up, bitch. Like, the jig is up. Everybody know what's going on.
She's wrong for that.
Yeah.
So all your lives in danger. Don't call the cops. It's just my
She wasn't calling the cops. I really had to bitch, call the fucking cops. Jessica Clark should have called Optimus Prime. Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
So he walked away. The cops came right away. He walks away. He leaves his truck. He leaves his fucking truck. The cops is outside. He auto starts the truck while the cops is outside. That nigga's still there. He's still around. Okay? Mm-hmm. So she's sitting there. Yes, I do. I work in Gotham.
Yeah.
So she's just sitting there, and I'm just like, I said, aren't you going to go home? She's like, no, I'm just stay here.
Because she's safe though. She's not safe at home.
You making sure we're not safe here. You need to go. I overhear her talking to the cops. Yes, he got a warrant out for his arrest. He already got a warrant out for his arrest. He don't have no license. He been locked up before, and apparently whatever reason he was locked up for before had something to do with a girl. Now, I didn't hear what he did to the girl. I didn't hear that. So, bitch, you're the fucking problem. You're the fucking problem because you knew this. You knew this. You just ran this out. You knew this. You knew the motherfucker was crazy. And when you was
Put
messaging,
all y'all in danger.
he told you he had a gun. He told you he was going to kill you. He told you that. You carried your ass to work. You came to work.
It does,
Like it was
Sal. It
nothing.
does.
Sal, absolutely wild. I'm at work. I'm upset now. I'm upset. Like literally, I'm not even gonna lie. Listen.
Push come to shove.
No, I felt
It's you or us.
You have been voted off the island. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Your sacrifice means our survival. God will be pleased.
I truly was upset because, like, first of all, the shit scared me because the way he was trying to get in there, and he was so upset. Clearly, you could see because we got cameras. He was so
man.
He was so upset. I'm like, if he gets in here, he's going to not only hurt her, but he's going to hurt anybody that's in the way of him getting.
Yeah, he could possibly turn into a mass murdering shooter inside your workplace and kill everybody.
But I was afraid of him starting to shoot because the way my office is, right, there's we had units behind where we sit at, and it's all windows. He really could have just went up the steps and walked around, and then he would have been right there at the window. He would have only been maybe like 8 to 10 feet away from us, if that, and shot her through the window.
Yeah.
So I was paranoid as shit. Like
that actually happened here in Chicago at a hospital.
Yeah.
That one of the nurses, like, she broke up with the guy and didn't give him back the engagement ring. And he showed up at the emergency room where she worked and killed her and a few nurses before he was gunned down.
Yeah.
Man.
So we have the lock on the door, but that's not. So the thing is, she could never come back to their job. But if he doesn't know that
he's gonna keep coming.
He's going to keep.
Wait, do she drive?
No.
Oh, so he don't know if she's there or not.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Did she get fired?
Listen, they made her leave because she wasn't trying to leave. The cops was like, "You have to leave." Management said, "You have to leave. Like, you cannot stay."
Turn in your badge.
But she really doesn't feel safe going home. That's why she didn't want to leave.
Box.
No, he said he was going to find her and he's going to kill her.
Oh, yeah.
He did say that. But my thing is, he know you here, so you're not safe here either, and neither are any of us.
This would be a sound on the door. Such and such no longer works here. She has been fired. Please don't come back. Like,
get to stepping.
The problem I had with it was she seemed calm almost. Like, I literally was like crying because it triggered me. Like, like I have said before, like, my mom used to get her ass whooped. My mom used to get her ass whooped. That's why I'm a fighter, because I don't like men in my, like, if you make me feel threatened, then I'm going to fight because it's my fight or flight is triggered. I start bawling, like, what the fuck? Like, I haven't seen a man try to get at a woman like that in a really long time, and like that really bothered me. And I'm like, bitch, why is you not crying? Like, why are you so fucking calm? And then her mom came in and she seemed calm. And I'm like, is this what y'all do? Like
how many times have you been through
this? That's just JJ. You know,
like, this what y'all do?
Like, how many times y'all been through this?
It's a rage. It calms down after a while.
He'll calm down. Then we're gonna have makeup sex. It's gonna be rough, you know.
Yeah, that's what she looks for. That part.
She looks for that part. Can we start over? I'm sorry.
Like, put the guns in my pussy.
Jody. I hate you, Jody. I'm sorry, man.
Not Jody, my Jody. Listen.
What's wrong with these chicks, man?
Yeah. So now I gotta go to work and deal with that shit tomorrow.
Put her name on the fucking door. Like, hey,
I'm sorry.
Does no longer work here.
PTO.
You're looking for her. She is not here. Just go ahead.
PTO
turn around.
Sick day. PTO 6. I'm taking a mental health day. I'm traumatized right now. No, I'm not coming in.
Let's do a 3-day weekend. Let's go.
because
Might
they're
be
like,
four. It might be four because I'm be
It
scared
might
on
be
one day.
4.
well, I don't think she is allowed to come back there. I don't think they're going to allow her to come back there at
Ain't
all.
no
But that
fucking
doesn't
way.
mean that he not coming back.
That's what I'm saying. It might be a 4-day weekend. I'm traumatized at this point.
I really was. They was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, no, "Bitch,
No.
no.
Bitch, no.
I'm
I'm saying,
Bitch,
tell them,
no.
triggered."
tell them you're traumatized, you're triggered, and they need to bring in counselors to talk to you guys about the
Well,
situation.
let me tell you something about my company.
They ain't
They
got the
don't give
best
a fuck.
HI. They ain't got it.
A
Well,
man literally had a heart attack in one of the offices, like literally while during the workday in one of the offices, and like they did not send the people home.
Oh, that's Comcast. It's happened at my job before. It's like, you better get back to them fucking phones. I was
mm,
like, what?
mm.
So they a little they different. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have to deal with that because I'm really hoping that the cops found him. Like I
I hope
Are you
so
in a
too.
union?
yeah, I am.
Oh, you definitely got 4-day mental health weekend because the union gonna protect you,
Hmm.
You right about that. That's true.
I will also call the district, make sure they made an arrest
man,
on this
just to
nigga.
make sure that they provide counseling services and armed security upon my arrival and return. No, like for real, use that union.
That you right. You're right about that. I was surprised though that it bothered me as much as it did. You
But
know,
at the
That's a
end of the day,
crazy
now
maniac with
you
a gun. I
that
mean, we
that
do live in Philly. Like every day could be your last day.
you know, it's so many.
same as
It's
Different
fucking
Chicago.
shootings. We've
right.
had
It's like fucking
shootings
Gotham.
and things of that nature happen while at my job, and I never got upset like that before. But it literally like triggered my anxiety and like flashback, like
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So I was just like, I'm looking at her like, you just dry eyes, huh? Okay, all right, looking real calm. No, I'm gonna just sit here and do my work, bitch. What?
Yeah, I
How
Sit
know,
here
dare
and
you?
do my work.
I know exactly what you mean. You
I can't
never,
afford I can't afford to lose this job. And just like
no,
start doing her nails. Like I can't lose
yeah,
this job.
like, but I know what you mean, sir. Because like seriously, crazy doctor a couple months ago went said some shit online to the point where they caught wind and gave us the hey, this doctor has said some shit on Twitter and be on the lookout. The fuck you just text me? Hold on. What you mean be on the lookout? And then they ain't send no picture. I don't know what this nigga look like. Say I'm a plastic surgery department. Okay, I don't know. I went on Facebook to find out what he looked like and was like, oh, it's a white motherfucker. I think I want to go home. Like I meant that. They was like, we revoked his badge access. I don't give a fuck. I want to go home. Like you just told me it's a crazy ass white doctor on the loose.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
My biggest thing is
That's
I just don't want him to be like mad that he can't find her or something, and just because
start killing people.
I can't guarantee that he will not make it in the office because if I could go, I go to lunch, right? So I know what he looked like. Like I'm one of the only. Matter of fact, I'm the only person in the office that actually has seen his face.
Ain't no camera footage from outside.
There is, but it's not clear like that. Like
Mm.
they're not going to recognize his face. You get what I'm saying? I was outside before and I've
mm,
seen him. I've seen him.
Mm.
He seen me and I seen him. So I know what he looked like. But nobody else knows what he looks like. So
Mm.
say I go to lunch and you done buzz the motherfucker in. Or if she wouldn't have been sitting next to me,
you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
You would never know.
I really was like, and she like, so
That's God right there. I tell
No,
you.
for real.
For real, for real.
That's that. I was just about. I was like,
That's
she
God right there.
God jumped in and saved, like an angel told her to tell you no,
no, she kept getting up. The all morning she kept getting
because
up.
she knew he was
Because
coming.
she
Yeah,
knew.
but I'm saying if she would have been in the bathroom, like one of them times that she was in the bathroom, he would have been in there. And my dumb ass would have been who fucking knows? Like I'm trying not to like
Like it
make
could
it
have
a
been a
big
whole
deal, but
different thing.
it's a fucking big deal. It's a
Not
fuck.
because no, you don't know his mindset. He could have killed you to get to
You
her.
know the nigga crazy. You driving around with no fucking license. You got warrants
And you're in a tenant
in a
truck.
big black truck with heavily tinted windows, and she not calling the cops. So
Yeah,
I'm like, did you not want him to get arrested? Because why do I have to tell you to call the cops more than one time?
Mind of a psycho chick.
I wouldn't have had to tell her. I would have been calling myself.
Well, she was already on the phone, so I'm thinking she was calling the cops. But then
No.
I realized, no, she's not calling the cops. I think she might have been talking to her mom. I'm not really sure. But I'm like, bitch.
She
Yeah.
next to she next in line. Hey, she ain't here, but you can go talk to mama though. Go ahead.
Anyway,
That's crazy.
yeah, so I got sent home. I left my around 11 o'clock finally.
Oh,
After
so what happened in the morning?
yes, yes.
He was angry, angry.
Like you started your
Morning,
day off
She
like
just
that.
she
morning
just
murder.
was with him yesterday. She was with him yesterday. So when she kept saying ex-boyfriend, I'm like, ex-boyfriend. I'm thinking it's somebody from a long time ago. No, it's the nigga that you just was with yesterday. So they must have just broke up last night or something.
Or this morning, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. I can't have you. Nobody can.
I'm sure this
Think
nigga
I'm playing.
like that. Yeah. I know he said
I
I'm
think
coming
I'm
up
playing.
here.
Right.
Stop talking about psycho killer.
Mm.
Anyway, so if she ends up back with this nigga, maybe she might have.
I don't know. How would you know?
I
She
think
got.
she
She got
already. I
actually.
think she already has it because he
They
knew he
already
got
back at home
warrants.
together.
Oh yeah, they just banging it. They just banging it out right now. I swear
Yeah,
to God.
they breaking some furniture right now.
Oh my god.
Hopefully from sex and not from being beaten.
Lord,
Maybe a little bit of
help
both.
her. Help her. That's
But
all
the
I
thing is, we all know that one person who like fucks with someone they not supposed to be fucking with,
But they gonna continue to go back
but
no
they're
matter
going to
how.
do it any fucking way.
that's
Jesus.
true. That's true.
So,
There's many reasons why people may have this paraphilia, this fetish, this kink. It could be your genetics. Um,
Genetics.
apparently, all kinks are hereditary.
that's what they say. So it definitely could be genetics. If your mama was like that and your grandmama like they like violent criminals, you may be the same way. Why you?
PK, stop it.
Because no, I was like,
Stop.
I'm not the
Stop
same.
it.
I'm kind of opposite. Like my mom,
Stop it.
like constantly, and she always go back. She dated abusers, but
Mm.
I like don't touch me. I will fuck you up. Like I'm not an abuser, but it's just like if I say like don't touch me, like yeah, like I'm.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
I was like maybe it's opposite. I mean, can it be opposite
Yes,
sometimes? Like
yes.
because this was
I would hope so.
No, yes, it's 100% because you either I could have been the same way my mom was, like, and grow up and be with people that put their hands on me. But I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. If I feel like you
I'm
won't even think
feel
about
I'm
it.
threatened.
glad. I'm
Or I
glad
feel
about that.
threatened. You finna
Yeah, I
quick
might beat you to it.
quick
I might
scale
beat you to
change.
it.
I
I'll be like,
promise
oh,
you.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No, for real, this Libra scale will go like this real quick. Like, huh? Hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
What's
But
your
I'm
next
happy.
move?
I'm happy I'm the opposite. I'm very happy I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the emotional abuse, I have not done well with that all my life.
Hell no.
That I have not done well with. You laughing, Cardi.
I'm laughing. Yeah, I'm laughing.
I haven't done well with that part all my life. Because she was emotionally abusive too. So
We still working on that.
we working on it, but we
We
working
working on it.
it. It could be childhood trauma. So if they grew up and they were neglected or they were in a violent situation when they were children, they may grow up and say, you know what, I need a nigga like my daddy. It works.
That's so.
Sometimes.
That
It works.
sounds so wrong, but it can, in the right context, it can be a right thing.
Yeah, in the right context, it could be, but
Right.
In the right context. I
that's
was
In the
like,
right context, it could be a good
in
thing,
the
but
right context, you're
it
right. In the
just
right.
sounds so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
it also
Depending
could
on your daddy
be
is.
social factors, right? So a lot of people are like they want to be a celebrity. They want to be a celebrity. So
I don't know what that even
this
means.
man is a criminal. This man is a serial killer. It's a
They want attention. I see what you
proximity
mean.
to fame. So maybe I could get a movie deal. Maybe I could get a book deal.
Jeffrey
They,
Dahmer.
they conflate famous and infamous, and they want to be next to them because maybe.
Okay, Rockstar. If that's true, then who do bisexuals date?
They both. Their mama and their daddy.
Sometimes men date their mamas, and sometimes women date their dads. I didn't know my dad, so I didn't know my dad until I was a grown woman. So that didn't work. That wouldn't apply to me.
I don't think I would ever date anybody like my father
Good.
or my
Nah.
mama. Hell no, that's an instant
Oh,
turn off. It's like, sorry, too much trauma.
yeah, you
No.
think you always know a person, but you never know. You never know.
Unfortunately, I do pick people with traits like my mama. Now, see, Rockstar, I pick men that act like Regina sometimes. Make it make
Stop
sense.
it.
Make it make sense.
Stop it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I don't know.
You fucking sure ain't, girl. You fucking hit the jackpot.
Mm.
I love you and you're welcome.
So we have some famous examples of people who have hybristophilia. Okay.
Ooh, who has high breasts? Ain't that what she said? No, you said high breastophilia. Who got some titties sitting up high?
Simple. Not titties and pie.
As a breast man, I agree with Cardi right now.
Thank you. That's what I heard. I heard high breastophilia.
If we gonna talk about breasts, I'm ready.
Hybristophilia.
I love the valley between the two mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So Carol Ann Boone, she was married to Ted Bundy, right?
Ooh.
Of course, we all know Ted Bundy was a convicted serial killer. In case you don't know, I love my serial killer information.
And necrophilia.
Crime, not necrophilia. I don't
Are
love
you a
necrophilia.
breastophiliac?
Who loves necrophilia? Not
Are
me.
you?
No, the Ted Bundy. He
Are
did that.
Oh, okay.
We just cannot just mention that like
I'm
that
sorry.
nigga.
Are you a breastophiliac? You just said you
Oh,
love your serial killer.
I mean, I like true crime.
I'm
I
sorry.
like
I'm
true
still on hot
crime.
In that
titties.
case, all women are hybristophilia because they love crime. I almost got away with it. I should have
But I'm,
got away with it.
but
I
I'm
murdered
not.
my husband.
I'm not sexually aroused by it. That's what makes me not.
But are you though?
I'm not.
In the slightest. Like having that knowledge doesn't turn you
These
on.
little moist.
No.
Like,
No.
oh, did you see the way he choked her before he stabbed her?
No.
That could have been me.
No.
Because y'all did it with Jujutsu Kaisen and Nanami.
Oh yeah.
Grab that hair. Boom. Yes. They was going crazy. I'm like,
Oh my God.
you finna
No.
murder dude and y'all happy that he pulled the hair and choked you.
Okay, so I like a little BDSM. We all know that, but I know I don't get turned on by criminals. I don't want to be anywhere near a jail. Period. So that don't turn me on. It
I
means
don't want to be in jail either.
97546
But
will
it's
not
kind
be
of
getting no
kinky.
letters from me. I'm not a
See?
ride or
Look,
die.
Akila.
I don't think I could deal with a chick that went to prison.
Well, what if she went to prison for you though? That's my exception, right?
Like if I did something and she took the rap,
I would have to feel obligated.
she dumb as hell. I'm moving on.
Nigga.
Wow.
Cold blooded.
I'm being honest.
No loyalty.
Wow.
I didn't ask you to do that, but thank you.
PK just played you like a fucking fiddle, bitch.
Damn.
And now you're doing 6 to 10. He
And
still
I'm finna
loves
go.
me.
I'm finna go get ready
He
for the
still
club.
loves me though.
Pre-game 6 to 10.
You gonna be in the club and you doing a bid. Damn.
See, I'm not a bad guy. Like I feel obligated. Like,
Because
okay,
I didn't ask
I
you to
got
do that.
to.
If I
It don't
asked you and
matter.
you agree, now I'm gonna do this. Let me see if they. Hey, you gonna take this rap from me? Okay. I do it this one time. That's your problem. See, you don't accept it now. Why though? I'd be like, why? Because I love you. It is not the same. Because I ain't gonna take no rap for you. I'm scared of prison. And depending on that crime, hell no.
Hey, Annie. Rockstar of the year, we're not aroused by it. However, I watch that shit like old people watch stories. I watch all of Forensic Files 3 times. Right.
The stories are made up. These are real ass serial killers.
I enjoy the true crime. Like
There's something.
how
There's
they
something
catch
else about
them.
it.
The psychology is the why they do the shit that they do. Like that's y'all know that's what I am. I'm a psych nerd. So I'm not just it's not
Mm.
just the killing. I'm like,
Mm,
what happened in your childhood to make you grow up and be fucked up like that and do these things? Like I want to know. I want to know why.
okay. Okay.
I'm Clarice. No.
Sure. So it becomes
Clarice.
disgusting.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. The context.
So we all know Ted Bundy was a serial killer. So he, was getting these love letters from a woman named Carol Ann Boone, and they ended up getting married while he was in jail on death row. Um,
White people.
Many years
White
after his
people.
conviction, he confessed to killing 30 women in multiple states. So they used to have, she would go to the jail and they would have sex.
Conjugal visits.
They would have sex, not conjugal visits in the like room where you visit your loved one. There was a vending machine, and they used to fuck behind the vending machine.
In regular visit room.
Yes, and the cops. Now, mind you, this is back in the 70s, and the COs didn't do anything. They let them do it. So much so, the proof of the fact that they was fucking in the vending room is the fact that
Seals are
she got
wild.
pregnant.
She got
She got
pregnant.
pregnant, and she gave birth to a child that she conceived with him.
Seal is wild. Like, oh, they go Ted Bundy doing it all over again.
Look at
Hey.
them. They was probably giving live action porn. They was probably not.
Absolutely wild. So
Mm.
she had a daughter by him and everything. She stayed with him. She did eventually separate and divorce him, but it wasn't because like, oh my God, he's a serial killer. It was because he started dating his lawyer.
So
So
she left him because he cheated.
More questions for the lawyer. Like,
She like wait. She left him because he cheated with the lawyer
I
who
feel like
got
anyone can
private
have this,
visits with him because the lawyer and the client need their privacy. So nobody
but
saw them.
how much game do you have to have?
He had to have a
he
big
didn't
dick.
have to have game. If they got hybrid,
That is
He gotta
game.
he gotta have a big dick. I'm sorry.
You gotta
he
have something.
His stroke game must be immaculate. I'm
Like,
sorry.
bitch, I killed 30 bitches and you could be next. He's like, ooh,
And then I
take me
just got
now, Ted Bundy.
and now
Like,
my
oh,
wife pregnant,
what's
so it's
wrong
like
with
this.
you?
Before they kill me, you want some of this dick or no?
Yo,
oh
don't
Got it
burn
on
my
the table.
ribs, yo.
Boom.
Please don't burn my ribs. I'm so hungry. I smell it from up here.
Let
no.
me kill the pussy and I add that to my body count.
Oh my
Like this
God.
nigga game had to be immaculate.
All right, so is it a kink or is it just bitches being
It's a
stupid?
kink. Listen, I swear to you, look it up. They say it is a kink. It's not in the DSM-5. It's not in there. It's not in the diagnostic and statistical manner for mental health disorders. It's just not. It's not.
What serial killers
It
or
has
people?
to.
No,
It
the
has to be.
is considered a
It
param.
has to be.
I'm telling you, I'm.
Well,
You
do you gotta think
know,
about it? That's the like animal instinct with lions. They go for the biggest and baddest who can fight, and the men box it out, and whoever wins, the female lions all get pregnant by the one man who's stronger than the rest. He's the
right?
baddest one on the yard. He ain't like he's the noblest, but it's the fact that he's the most toughest out of all the male lions in the pride. And then he kicked the male lions out the pride. But he's like, I want the bitch to myself. There you go, nigga. That
Not
and they look
that
like that.
fucking lie.
They look like they were submitted at 11:59 p.m. by God.
Not.
That's that's really what they be looking like, but they are the strongest in the you know what I'm saying?
There.
You know, it's an animalistic
I
behavior.
mean, and
I get,
honestly,
yeah, you're right.
And
To a
honestly,
degree.
when we ask that question, like, why do women like bad boys? That does actually have something to do with it, right?
Protection.
We
Is it the
the primal.
pheromones?
There's a primal thing in us. Men want women that are domestic,
And subs
right? And women do have this primal urge to be with somebody that they feel like can protect them. That does,
and provide.
on a base level, have something to do with it. He's
You
not
know
wrong.
what? You're right. I remember when I was like a teenager, like 19 or something like that. I remember fighting a nigga for some dumbass reason, but like the girl I was with me, and like after I beat the nigga up, like she got so turned on, and it was just
You
on
asserted your
sight.
dominance.
Like I was like, oh shit, the fuck wrong with you? She said, oh, it was just so hot. I was like, oh, okay.
She wanted to
Like
hop
you
on
can
top of
fight.
you.
Like listen,
Okay.
as a woman, I like to be with a man that I feel like hold. You know how to hold his hands. Like I don't really want to be with a nigga that I know he could get his ass whooped. Like
I think that's what it is with me. A lot of people surprised that when I fight, I be like, I love fighting, so we can do it. Like I'm gonna win because
like
when
how
I fight, I don't feel pain, so I'm gonna go all out.
how do you come back from that? Like you out with your man and you see your man get his ass whooped and like y'all just go home.
Yeah.
Y'all just go home.
All
Now
those
you gotta,
fucking
now you
fights
gotta,
I see on
now you
Instagram,
gotta
I always want
coddle
to know how they
him.
turn out.
Now you
Like,
gotta coddle him and fix his wounds and shit.
or the girls start fighting the dude instead.
Oh yeah.
Man,
I'm like, that's the L. You ain't
And I'm
never
not
gonna
saying I
recover
can't
from.
love a man that I'm not saying that I could not love a man who cannot fight. I have been in relationships with men that I know for a fact cannot fucking fight. But there's a
you
little
jump in to help.
it's a little piece of me.
You jump in and help. Like I gotta help this nigga.
No, I have. Oh, actually I have before. Like
I know you have.
no, not just the jumping in, but I've also like somebody been with my dude and like somebody threatened him and like I took the phone and I was like, if you come the fuck back around here, I'ma fuck you up. Like and now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, yeah, that relationship was destined to fail.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's different when a black woman say some shit. You be like, hold on, she might be true. Look, you get that natural instinct.
I gotta defend my man's honor.
It's because I know he can't fight. Like I knew he couldn't fight. So if you
got
come
that instinct in your mama, you
That's
like,
that's a horrible way to do it though. Like, hey, don't you come around here? My man can't fight, so you be fighting me. So
because it was like you know he can't fight. So I don't even know why you threatening him. But you know I will fight you. Like you know me. You know I'm gonna fight you. So if you come back around here, I'm gonna fuck you up.
But that's exactly how your mama said. If you don't clean this goddamn room, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Hey, Imani. Rockstar said no one will ever catch me slipping, and also everything Siren is saying. That's why Criminal Minds is better than all the other cop FBI shows because they tell you the why, even though it's fake. Lord, that sounds like we needed a forced abortion. Lord, we don't need another Bundy. Well, it's too late.
Well, it's too late. He grown now.
Oh yeah,
that
grown
lady is
Miss
grown.
Bundy.
He probably unkilled some people, and we don't know.
Ty said y'all gonna make me burn my food.
Yeah, tell her ass don't burn my ribs, girl.
Hey, escaping the Matrix. How would you know they know how to fight though? Well, in this particular instance, I knew that my boyfriend couldn't fight because they had a bunch of YouTube videos up of him and his other friends that were fighting, like boxing. You know what I'm saying?
He was getting slapped.
Baby.
He was getting tagged up.
Baby.
Not on YouTube.
Chopper style, chopper style.
He just in that.
Escaping the Matrix. It's on YouTube. That motherfucker look what I can do.
Nah, look what I can do. Not damn.
And I was like,
look,
Darius, you know what I'm talking about. Darius, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We can talk about that offline, Darius. But yeah, I know who could fight and who cannot fight from those videos.
Said, look what I can do.
No,
he
could not slap box. No.
Oh my god.
So, in that particular instance, that's why I knew he couldn't fight.
He needs to practice.
If you ever play with your boyfriend and y'all do a little slap boxing, you
whoop his ass.
You know, if my hands, my hands is too quick for you. You can't fight.
Shit, you ever had sex with a nigga? You learn how to fight.
If you let me pop.
Shit, having sex is fighting. You be
trying. Don't get no ideas. I swear to God, I'll fuck you up.
I promise you.
She was like, I'm gonna mess with him now.
They be, but the thing is,
body slamming her ass somewhere.
Yeah, but that's the energy right there. Like, do it again, and then like headlock. Now it's like, yeah, oh shit, you got me. Okay, a couple
See,
pumps. No,
I know
like,
she's
yeah,
jacked. I see. I knew she's fucking jacked up. She ready to fight.
See if you can tag them up, Ty.
Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, baby.
Oh, I had a couple of boyfriends that was like,
shit.
yeah.
That fighting in the bed is different, but it helps.
Oh no, we wasn't in the bed. Like it's like slap back. So yeah, I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you was gonna be able to touch me. Haha. Now you know.
Skippity taps. Yep. Said I can barely reach.
No.
You better
Listen,
jump. Look.
Ty, so
Close
what
together.
you do is you stand on the table or the couch.
Well, you
What?
hurry up, jump and
And so you
run.
think I'm just gonna sit there and just let that shit happen?
So this you do. You get a running start, jump, hit, and while you in the mid air, and then run as soon as you land. Run.
Not skippity pass.
Yeah. Run, jump, and skippity pat. Boom, 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 boom. Like hit that shit.
Listen. Anyway, let me stop putting people business out. Let me mind my business. Another case of a person who had hybristophilia is a woman named Veronica Compton. So she claimed that she first contacted Kenneth, right, the Hillside Strangler. He don't need a last name.
What the hell, Sasha?
Rockstar said you got to turn into a Naruto character for Cardi.
She said, "I can see my little ass flying across the room now."
Oh God, I'm kind of tall. Thank goodness.
When you hit, and as soon as he grab you, substitution is a log, and you like,
oh, y'all gonna have to jump him, Ty. You gonna have to get the kid. Y'all just gonna have to jump him, and he just like a giant, just
he gonna
y'all.
he gonna turn into Trey from "Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Your Juice" in South Central in the hood. He gonna
Oh,
start swinging on all the kids.
Fucking kids up.
Oh God. Oh, all right. So this woman,
Sorry.
this woman Veronica Compton, she contacted the Hillside Strangler because she was writing a script about a female serial killer, and she wanted to do research. So she ended up being in a fucking relationship with the dude after contacting him to do research for her book. And ended up doing 20 years in prison because she's now serving multiple. I'm sorry, he was serving multiple life sentences because he murdered 10 women, right? But it happened that they decided to cook up a scheme so that they could get him out of jail, right? So they supposed to be talking about a fucking book. They end up being in a relationship. They want to get him out of jail. So the plan was for her to commit a copycat killing. So the police would think that they had the wrong man in prison and that the killer was still free. So she went so far as to get a vial of another man's semen to plant at the scene and make it look like the victim was raped. So she got the attention of this woman, took her back to a motel room, and the woman ended up escaping. She tried to strangle her, but she got away. So she ended up with a life sentence with no possibility of parole because she wanted to help my man get out of jail. Free my nigga. Ain't that what Sexy Red say? Amani, yes, of course she's white.
And she pregnant, so it definitely ain't the nigga that was already in jail.
My man, and ended up doing a life
horrible role model.
So the worst thing about this hybristophilia is if you have the worst case of it and you end up committing crime,
you in trouble
to help your nigga. A lot of these women end up locked up. There's a woman that's on Instagram. I can't remember her name, but it just popped into my head. Like she was doing a countdown till she went to prison because she turned herself in because she had a boyfriend and he said buy a gun for me. She got the gun for him. He committed a crime.
She go to jail.
And now she's going to jail because my man. So she's doing a countdown until she went to prison. Gotta leave her baby, leave her current boyfriend, all because of a nigga. So, women, therapy. Like, we all end up in toxic relationships, but even for the smaller crimes, don't be selling drugs for no nigga. Don't be selling Reggie for no nigga. If a nigga asks you to buy him a gun, do not buy him a fucking gun.
Don't hide his guns. Don't use your house as a fucking stash
Just
house.
go for niggas too. Men do stupid shit for women.
Just stop it though.
A lot of men do stupid shit for women because they want the pussy. So me and you too. If you know she crazy and she toxic, don't do no stupid shit just because she give you some. It's plenty of fish in the sea.
All I hear is like Caroline's song in my head.
Caroline,
when I get to
stupid ass bitch at the end, like stupid ass bitch, dumb ass bitch, boyhead bitch.
Woman's I'm gonna put it in the.
Andre 3000 was a bit ahead of his time.
It really was.
Escaping the Matrix. So there's nothing attractive about bunk beds for life, baby. Ain't nothing attractive about using the toilet in the same room with
niggas gotta watch me.
Bunch of bitches for life.
Like you watching me take a shit.
Sal said, "If you love him, you would do it." And then,
if you really love him, you would do it.
No. So there's women from all ethnicities, all different socioeconomic backgrounds that do have this paraphilia, and a lot of even the COs that be sleeping with the inmates, and then they end up
them too.
I think most of them are just because of their busy work schedule. They have a poor relationship life outside of work, and so you see this fine ass motherfucker in here, and you can get it. I ain't gonna look. Some people be fine in jail. Some people be fine in jail.
You got the jail muscles, and you already seen his dick because you forced him to take a shower.
I'm just saying. I could be attracted to physical features.
You can be attracted, but you're not putting your dick in me. Like, I'm not fucking an inmate. I'm not. I'm not gonna be Mrs. 15276.
I feel like the right dude would get you though.
Have you ever fucked somebody that's been in jail?
Yes.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was. But he was crazy too, though. BK, the nigga was crazy.
The best dick is always attached to a crazy motherfucker. And the same thing with the best pussy is always attached to the craziest bitch.
I ain't crazy.
That mean you ain't the best.
That nigga was crazy. I had to cut him off.
I ain't crazy.
He was good looking.
I do pretty well. I ain't crazy.
Damn. I'm just saying, like, you got to think about it. Everybody had the best. It was something wrong with their ass. You're like,
well,
damn.
Then yes, that's true.
Always something wrong with the sex.
There's always something wrong with
if the sex is great, it is something wrong with
something wrong with that nigga. Yes, I could testify to that. Yeah. Something's wrong with him, and that's the fucking okie doke, yo. Why would God do something like? Why would you do something like that?
Because that trumps all the flaws. Yes, like I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do, long as you keep doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like a little toxicity on my eggplant. However, I am trying to wean myself off of these things because it is not healthy for me in my regular everyday life.
Good sex life is a great life.
No, it stressed me out in my everyday life. So I gotta just leave me alone.
I think when it's really
a nominal dick now.
I hate when it's like, you like it and you want it, but you want to be exclusive and keep it, but they a hoe, and it's like, please stop sharing my shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's my toxic behavior right there. If I deemed it like this is, no, you can't have sex with nobody.
Yes,
it has hurt you. You are a prime example of that.
It does hurt.
You are hurt, my nigga.
Escaping the Matrix said there's truth in there, but those vibrations be way too low to stay with. But dang, is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's good.
Because they start bringing your vibrations down.
Exactly.
What
So
they start.
you just gotta dip your toe in it real quick and come right back up.
Nah, you got at least go for one swim.
Mm-mm-mm.
I am in
One
tox-
swim and you drown.
I'm in Toxicity Anonymous. My name is Siren and I have a problem.
Yes,
And
you do.
and I'm doing my steps. That's what I'm doing.
I can't get rid of this toxic person because the sex is too good. That's my issue.
I'm doing my steps.
I'm doing that right now, trying to get rid of somebody, but it's like,
Yeah.
okay, one more time.
We gotta be accountability buddies. Accountability buddies.
I'm really trying to get another like person to replace, but it ain't happening as soon as I want it to be. So I was like, I still got to do something, you know. All right, one more time. Like it's literally, oh yeah, I got
Caroline.
Jesus. It's literally always a one more time. That one more time turns to another one more time. Like, yeah.
Ooh, okay, Cardi. Was your best sex with a toxic person?
No.
Huh. So you just healthy out in this bit.
Lucky ass motherfucker.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I had some toxic ass cat before. It was good.
Was it
Real
Sexy
good.
Red toxic? I don't even like talking about her. You
Mm,
gonna put her in my head
No.
now?
Dude, I ain't mention that bitch.
Nah.
I
Did you see
hate
it?
her.
She got this damn lip gloss coming out with these nasty ass names.
Who?
Sexy Red.
Oh God, I'm sick of her ass.
And I think one of them is she got they seen. I ain't even gonna say it. It's disgusting. I'm not.
Yeah, that's not. Let's
Don't.
not even do that.
Yeah.
Now I must look it up.
Just why would you put that? Why would you put a color that's described like that on your lips? Like
She has some very odd fans, in my opinion. Because
those are all the ghetto bitches who steal out the beauty supply.
Didn't she do did she do a video inside the prison or something like that?
I think it was makeshift prison. I don't know if it was a real prison.
Oh, okay. Because I just remember seeing.
Oh, you saw the video with Casanat and Ellie Chopper. It was like a little
It still sends a wrong
movie.
message.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it wasn't cute.
It's not at all.
I'm just sick of her. Like I want this era of
ratchet hood girl
ratchet
shit.
hood bitches.
My man, like
the beats be cold, but the lyrics in the person is just.
My ain't shit nigga, but he mine.
They lowering the bar way too much.
We'll settle, just give us some money and the good dick, and we'll do whatever you tell us.
Yeah,
like no.
The bar is set in fucking hell. Like
it's okay. I get pregnant. I just put you on child support. That culture. Oh.
Yes, I'm over it, y'all. I really am. Y'all might know somebody who has this disorder. Maybe
save him, please.
Maybe Sexy Red got this disorder. She always talking about free her nigga.
Who is this nigga in jail? And she's pregnant.
Her kid's father. Well, I know she got more than one kid, right? So her kid's father is in prison. No.
No, she just got pregnant.
She's pregnant right now.
A minute before.
She's only
that nigga been in jail.
She's like 4 months pregnant right now.
But she got other kids, is what I'm saying.
That's fine.
So
that don't mean nothing. That's even worse.
That baby dad is in jail. Or baby daddy.
I be mad as fuck. That bitch probably put nothing on my books.
And ladies and gentlemen, if someone goes to jail, move the fuck on.
I mean, yeah. The only way I would stay with somebody who went to jail is if they was doing the bid for me, or if they ended up going to jail because,
or if they're innocent.
They saving my life.
Innocent folks be in jail.
I'll be upset, but
he said, even if they innocent. He said, "You ain't gonna find me with no free nobody, no."
Because I'm not wasting my time with lawyers and money, and I gotta put part-time my job to try and help you get out of jail with no guarantee that it's gonna actually work. I'm sorry, but I've been wrong too much in my life to try and think about helping other people.
There you go.
I've been wrong too much, so I'm literally every man for himself at this stage in my life.
Rockstar says she gonna stick by her man. She is sticking by her man.
Oh, this is some weird shit. Like, bro,
And he
Like
said this
that's
generation is fucked.
mm-hmm.
Fucked.
Sexy Red looks like one of the Arthur characters when she is not wearing her glasses. Lord have mercy.
Fucking BDS eyes.
Rockstar said, I told my kids the other day, if y'all ever listen to someone
Woo!
to listen to, please make sure it's not Sexy Red. And they said, who is that? And I don't like her. So thank you to raising my babies right. Very, very.
Yes, because I think I posted a video on my Instagram not too long ago about this kindergarten teacher just asking these kids what their favorite song is, and they just like, oh, pussy pink, booty hole brown, and they like fucking in kindergarten, and that's their favorite song.
No.
So yeah, as an adult, you gotta listen, watch what you fucking listen to,
Why is
especially
your
when
Around your
kids in the
5-year-old?
car.
kids.
Why is your 5-year-old listening to that?
Because the mothers in the car driving their kids to fucking school and
And
they
they
have that shit
playing that
blasting.
song.
Listen,
I've seen it.
I don't even think my kids know who Beyonce is. Quite honest.
Well, how about the working in healthcare and knowing your child got asthma and bronchitis a lot, and you bringing them in the doctor, but you and the baby daddy smelling strong as fuck as weed because y'all hotboxing in the car with him in the fucking car and causing him to have fucking breathing issues, and the baby ain't nothing wrong with him. He high as fuck. That's what's wrong with your child. He
Yeah.
don't know what it's like to be sober, and it don't even help that y'all named the motherfucker. They named him Future.
Well, he turned out right.
There's a lot going on. Rockstar said I would have reported all the parents.
I would
have
have
too.
but let me tell you this.
I gotta go back and find it and repost it.
I am a when you meet the kid, it's like I can't fault the kid for the parent that they have. But at the end of the day, they love their parents so much to the point where you can't call the system on the parent because you don't want to break up the child's relationship with their parent. And that's what prevented me from calling so many times, because I thought about how would the child feel and then they're going to end up in the system. And I was like, I can't break up another black home. I can't do that.
Right.
I can't have that on my conscience.
Because it's not, because you know it's not going to be better either.
It's not going to be better. So I can't have it on my conscience. So I when I saw the bigger picture, because I let it slide a few times, but when I see the bigger picture, it's like I can't call the people on them. I can't do this. I can't do that. Yes, I took a vow that I would, but consciously I can't do that to a child. I don't give a fuck about the parent. I think about the child.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Curse them goddamn parents out.
Yeah, it's gotta be really bad in the household before I would call.
Yeah.
DHS or something like that, because you might take them out the frying pan and put them in the fire. So
no, right. For real.
Yeah. So anyway, thank y'all so much for joining us this evening.
Damn, it's been 2 hours.
Yeah,
we hit our mark. Yeah,
we was having a good conversation. We had some good conversations tonight, as usual. All y'all unicorns in the comments, like, thank you for sharing all your personal stories about your toxic families, being open like that. I truly appreciate y'all for that. And for the ones who went through a lot, I am so sorry that you had to go through those things, but y'all seem like y'all grew up and to be wonderful people, so thankful for that. Oh, thank you, Manny. I didn't even know you was. I don't know whether you was here the whole time, but thank you. Rockstar said, but no, I don't like DHS. I really don't. I hate those women who fight and then lie about another mom being a bad mom because they're mad. Like, I do that to the babies. Rockstar, I had something like that happening at my job this week too. I can't put too much information.
Damn, where you look? I was like, where you work? I'm about to come set a camera up and make some money.
Like, no fucking lie. I really, truly, and I'm not even joking, I wish that I could sell my work stories to, like, I don't know, Zeus or something.
You can.
Y'all would watch it and y'all would be like, that is fucking crazy.
Change all the names.
I know. I want them to do like a reality show, like just follow us around every day and like put together an episode each week. you gonna hear more material than you need. But when it's always something going on at my job. I just had sent them a video not that long ago. The chicks came to our office trying to get in. They didn't want to leave from in front of our office. They was into it with these girls that lived there. They took an Uber to come fight. So they're out in front of the office. Did I send you the video, Cardi? Fighting.
No.
I mean, it's like 10 motherfuckers fighting.
You take a Uber to a fight?
Yes. They out there fighting. They up against the door. Now this nigga was just kicking the door. They fighting against the door. They bang, bang. I'm standing right there recording the thing. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's some ghetto shit.
Brawling. Okay, girls, not men. These are girls, and well, they were studs. They was like studs. Yeah.
The studs.
Then after they finish fighting, the Uber pulls up. They go run to jump and get in the Uber, and then the girl like opens the Uber door and like pop, 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 pop. Before she closed the door, I said, "Get this nigga 5 stars."
As the Uber driver, I'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Like, get the fuck out of my car. This is crazy.
Yo, wild. It's always something crazy going on. They almost jumped my DoorDash person. Like, I got stories for days, y'all. Stories for days. My life is crazy.
You ain't gonna jump the DoorDash right. First off, let me get my food. Take my picture.
No, I was out there. I'm like,
proceed.
The guy was trying to drive by her and hit her car, and then I'm trying not to tell y'all where I work, but they was getting ready to jump her, and it wasn't her fault. It was the guy that went by her, and I'm like, y'all not jumping the girl that just brought me my food. Then I'm mad because I'm ready for lunch. I'm hungry. I want to eat my food, but then I got to stay out here with the girl and make sure that she safely gets out of here because all she was doing was bringing me my Wendy's.
You interrupted my food time.
You better give her a tip. Did you tip her?
Yeah, of course. All I wanted was strawberry lemonade, baby. That's all I wanted. My strawberry lemonade and my burger. Like, that was.
She's like, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Oh my
God. For real.
I should go and see if she gave me a bad rating. Anyway,
like, I'm never delivering here.
Have
again.
you ever like had 5 stars and then after a while you finally look, you got like 4.89? It's like, who was the one motherfucker?
Who was it? Like,
who was the one motherfucker?
Yeah.
Because I get everybody 5 stars. So who didn't give me my 5th star?
Like, absolutely wow. Yes, I had Wendy's. Listen, I just wanted something quick. So oh shit. Anyway, like I said, thank y'all. I hope y'all survive Christmas. Don't be afraid to cut a motherfucker off. If you messing with a criminal, leave that nigga alone.
Please.
Alone.
Fuck. Wrong with you.
Think about this. He probably sucking dick in jail too. So
I got that Twitter.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but if they come back and they lying to you.
Well, it is if it's unwilling. If he's an unwilling participant.
Nah, they be willing. They ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I'm never going to jail.
Somebody gotta suck this dick.
And it's a lot of people who believe in that mindset. Like, nah, I'm just prison gay. I ain't gay in real life, but while I'm in here, I'm gonna get my sex.
Yeah, that is true. Prison gay is the thing. Yeah. Rockstar said my man can suck dick in jail as long as I can eat pussy at home. Oh, I know that's right.
Alrighty then. Didn't see that coming.
I like that.
Oh my God. Y'all make sure, I know some of y'all said that y'all missed the beginning of the show. Make sure y'all red ball back. You can find the replays on all Head Nurse in Charge platforms.
Definitely wild.
It's I find it easier to red ball back on YouTube, but that's just me. Make sure you are here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for shenanigans, for debauchery. We still are planning to get Sadiqa back on here for a whole episode of sextrology. So reading us for filth. about our love styles and our love choices.
Mhm.
And once again, if y'all ever have any ideas for shows, please inbox me, inbox Cardi, inbox BK. I believe in giving the people what they want, and I will give me enough time to research it. So just let me know. Um,
Mhm.
Again, if y'all like the shenanigans and debauchery, please give us poor struggling content creators some stars. Stars.
And if you're on Twitch, get some biddies for these titties.
I was going to like put my give y'all a little flash, but I don't.
Go ahead for biddies for
Go
the
like
titties,
this
y'all.
and
I don't
let it
want to
pop
get.
out by itself.
Yes, high breastophilia. Yes,
I
hit 'em up.
breastophilia that shit.
Oh, breastophilia. Oh my god!
I
Woohoo!
breastophilia that shit.
Well, this way now.
I
Okay.
can't even get my
Ooh.
look.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Very high breasty.
We just got 5,000 stars.
Lies. Lies and cheese fries. They probably already left and missed these. Oh well, y'all missed it. The end. Until then, make sure y'all get y'all Christmas presents.
What?
Um,
What's that?
you don't celebrate
What's
Christmas?
that?
Hell no. We
You
spend
don't
time
celebrate.
together. That's enough. I ain't buying you shit.
And Cardi's birthday is in 2 days.
2 days. Oh,
What you
he
doing
want from
for your
his
birthday?
birthday is a big booty hoe.
Yeah, maybe like 2 or 3 of them.
What you doing?
He want an
Huh?
orgy.
What you doing for your birthday?
Might be.
An orgy?
Maybe.
Might be. He said might be.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. I can fuck if I
Mm-hmm.
want to.
We'll line up and bend over all of
It's
y'all.
my
Monty
Taking
said I
birthday.
turns.
celebrate Kwanzaa. All right.
See?
If,
So, maybe.
Maybe.
if we
Eh,
have a party, I better get a goddamn invite. That's all I know.
I need a little stream link.
Again. Look, Cardi has the best parties. He really does.
Wow.
And
Really?
I always
Oh
end up
yeah.
trashed.
Hmm.
Absolutely fucking trashed.
All
That
right.
she leaves early every party because she's so
Because
trash.
I be trashed.
Whenever I
Because
come to
she's
Philly,
scared to be doing whole things.
whenever I come to Philly, plan a party that weekend.
Yes.
Let
Oh
me know.
yeah, definitely. Definitely. But yes, I leave early on purpose, Cardi, because I already know. I can't trust your ass. I can't be too intoxicated at your goddamn house. So I leave to save my virginity.
I'm a virgin every day I wake up.
But you all about that toxic fiend. Let's wave that off. Come on. Reform.
Gotta have it at least once a year.
You're toxic too, Cardi.
I'm not. How many times I go over this shit?
You're toxic.
I'm a positive
You're a
toxic.
different type of toxic.
The good toxic.
Anyway,
I'm the
The
type of
one
toxic
the
that
one
keeps
that gets in your
going.
bloodstream and you be like, ooh, I feel high and shit.
Ty said I got your back. Don't worry. No, Ty, I don't trust you neither. I don't trust
Mm-mm.
you neither. You gonna have my feet and he gonna have my hands. Like
I'm just saying, it just sounds like a good time to me. That's all.
I'm sorry, you got
Why rob yourself? That's all.
2 at 1 is great. I like being the center of attention.
he said, I don't see the problem.
Not at all.
Anyway, where can they
That's right.
follow you at Cardi if they want to send you birthday wishes and shit?
Yeah, send me some titties right there. Instagram, IG, right there. That's called the Cardi Experience and at Baychan underscore Chan, whatever. Yeah. It's my birthday on Saturday. Turn up.
BK, where can the people find you at for your savage Fenty sexiness?
Because I got a whole new pack over there, $300 worth of clothes that I just bought and ain't open yet.
And they all draws.
It's
all
majority,
draws.
but you seen the workout gear? Oh my god, it's sexy.
It is sexy.
I got me some shorts. I got muscle shirts, the sleeveless. I got some the workout
That's a
leggings.
I
sleeveless muscle
appreciate
shirt.
that BK like really he puts it on. Like
Yeah,
we want the dick to be in a bow too. Like
I got the sheer set to wear to the debauchery ball next week. Is the debauchery ball here in Chicago,
ah,
and
Oh, when they
it's
report from that.
Black people only is next Friday, so it'll have to be in 2 weeks that I give that report. So it's literally, I kid you not, Friday the 8th. So I'll be there. That'll be stories for black people only, and the only thing you have to wear is all black. And yeah, you can wear as much or as little as nothing, but it has to be black. No ifs, ands, exceptions, buts about it. And every time I go, I wear some type of sheer Fenty lingerie. Last year I wore like the tiger print. This year I am going to wear, it's more like a sheer, so it's going to be, let me cut my brightness. I'm going to show y'all. It's going to be these underwear.
Ooh, I like that.
That looks sporty.
Yeah,
And I got the matching shirt to go with it, because it's Black Friday. So that'll be my fit for the debauchery ball.
that's sexy. I like that. Take
Yeah.
notes, man. Take notes. We like that kind of stuff too. We
Yeah.
just don't want to see your little plaid Hanes his
Please
way.
don't wear Ethica because you're gonna.
I like my hands.
Ethica makes you automatically look dirty. I'm sorry.
That's because them niggas be wearing it and they just be all
You
nasty.
look like you look like the type of nigga that don't wipe your ass and you ain't wash your dick in a week. When I see Ethica, I be like,
But I look good in mine though.
it has a stereotype.
burn it.
Ethica and PSD. I'm sorry, they have stereotypes.
Burn it.
But they're Batman and Naruto.
That's why they have stereotypes, because they mostly worn by ancient niggas who are very hyper masculine, toxic, and don't wash their ass because it's gay to wipe the shit from between it.
But that's not
We'll get
me.
that Savage Fenty. Ty, get him some Savage Fenty for his birthday.
Please.
Throw away them other drawers.
And I'm telling you, once he put on Rihanna's underwear, he'll never wear any other, because the motherfucker's comfortable as hell. It's so soft on my balls. The elasticity around the thigh, it fits
Yes.
on my waist. It makes me look good, and it's got colors. I got every color and waistband. It could be gray draws, but that waistband is a different color. That's a
You know
different
what,
pair of underwear.
BK? You had me at balls.
Like, you know how I'm supposed to feel on your balls.
I need to have comfortable
I got
balls.
the pajamas, pants with the matching robe, silk and terry cloth and plaid. And I got something new in there too. I got a lot of shit. I'm finna.
All right, now is it cheaper to use your card?
No, it's cheaper. It's cheaper for you new people. You new people, y'all get onesies for $20 right now. That's about 60 for me because I'm VIP. Regular is 100, but you can get a onesie for $20 right now.
I need it, but the VIP is already $60, right?
You don't have to pay it every month. You can skip each month. That's what I do. I skip each month and just buy what I want to buy.
So now y'all know, women, get them for your men. Men,
please
get them to give your woman a visual treat. Okay.
Yeah, spice it up in the bedroom.
You was wondering what to buy. Now you know. Now you know. Okay.
Yeah, Hanes and Fruit of the Loom cool, but Fenty.
I don't want to see. You could wear Hanes to work. That's fine. But
even the silk boxers are fucking comfortable. Oh my god.
Silky drawers.
Bruh.
I guess I'm with you.
Yeah, but they give you a free item or a bundle. So not for men. The free item is always a woman's item. Like right now, I have a free bra, but I'm not claiming that shit because I don't wear bras.
Yeah,
I got a free
free Christmas gift.
You know, one of my friend that's going with me tomorrow to my job's Christmas party, she told me her breast size is a 38B. So
I miss those days. I miss those days. I miss the B cup days.
Oh.
Trust me, she had B cups back in
so I was like, all right, if I order and I get the gift again, I'll order you a bra, like, since it's free.
There you go. Gift that keeps on giving. Pollyanna, yay!
Christmas gift.
And y'all, I am at Siren by Night on all platforms. Y'all can find me on IG at Siren by Night. Y'all can find me on Facebook at Siren by Night. Those who are allowed to be on my personal page, y'all got my real name. It is what it is. And on TikTok, I am at Siren_ by Night. So we will see y'all here next week for more craziness. Okay. And we did put up the formicophilia video up last week for replay, just that sex segment, because when I was on the main show, y'all was losing y'all fucking mind about the formicophilia. So if y'all want to go and get more information about it, and y'all saw the HNIC main show where I was talking about it, y'all go ahead and red ball it back, watch the replay. Don't blame me for your trauma. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't blame me. I'm just the messenger. Until then, go get that man, that Savage Fenty. Y'all have a good night.
Get yourself some high breasted Phileas.
Oh my God.